And we are live. Are we live? We're waiting for some viewers to pick up. But in the meantime, what we'll do is introduce ourselves. This is official Classic Essentials. That's official Classic Essentials. We are a live information trade center. And for that reason, we are a predominantly live question and answer channel. So this channel will be broadcasting live for the most part of the day, listening, learning, interacting, live interaction with the audience. It's a question and answer based platform, so please be aware that all participants can participate and will be prioritized as far as answering questions based upon uh, the relevance to the topic, the current topic, as well as um, the abundance of questions being asked that are similar in nature will be prioritized so that we can answer questions that may um, provide answers for more than one person so that we make sure that we take care of everybody's uh, query with adequate and sufficient answers, um, solutions to problems uh, that equate to value. The most important thing about transmitting or transmuting information and or knowledge is to make an exchange of value. And so on this channel, that's what we do. We exchange value, ideas, and a conversion into monetary um, provisions, monetary credits, and or a monetary gain. It is a not-for-profit entity in the aspect that we are providing information to the public that would generally be exchanged uh, in return for monetary compensation. In that regard, uh, we have a wide range of public benefit, um, and that range from the extremely wealthy to those that are impoverished that can access the same portal of information, brought to you by AI. Alpha intellect. No machine can provide for you the content that is provided on this channel because no machine can produce the level of intellectual competence that is exchanged in this manner between humans. Human beings are the only species of people that can make these type of exchanges. Computers can't comprehend or equate the value of or give a specific measurement to the value of the implications of the power of the human mind. And because the human mind is associated with the human being, the human being cannot be replaced with other people's ideas, which are fictitious instruments that contaminate the original issue, and it discounts the original issue, the original idea. The original idea is having something to exchange. The original idea is valuable in the fact that it can create infinite, infinite, infinite implications. And those infinite implications are what is calculated within a stock market. The stock market is where people exchange value. And a lot of people are indulging in the stock market without having any understanding that the stock market has everything to do with every exchange. And this is why our company and corporation is called Classic Essentials, because we do business and exchanges in all the essentials of life and human nature. Everything that's natural and that occurs naturally and that has value because it occurs naturally. Something that doesn't have to be provoked or invoked or influenced or fabricated, because of the fact that the very nature of it is, it's like a vine. It's not much you have to do with the vine. And this is the reason why we call this the money vine. The money vine is essential to understanding the two roles. Understanding the two roles that exist and the line that not divides those two roles but connect them. KONNECT is the connection. It's a connection of wisdom that it is intertwined within the laws of nature. It's natural. It can't be contaminated by unnatural sources because of the fact that its very nature is confined within the vine. And the vine, the integrity of the vine can be broken. For example, if you take an ivory and you place that ivory uh, in an environment that's conducive for it to grow, what will happen is, without any counseling or provoking, that ivory not only uh, has its own seed in every molecular structure of that ivory, it has its own seed. And because it has its own seed, if you do break the integrity of that ivory, that piece can grow in a new environment as long as that environment is similar in nature, which provides the um, germinating factors that will allow it to grow and not die out. And this is the reason I try to tell people that you can steal the words that I use, essentials, use them everywhere, act like this is a word that's been commonly used, when in fact I have evidence, screenshots, proof uh, that the reason that I chose to trademark the word legendary and to trademark uh, the words uh, legacy and eagle legacy together, and um, the infinite uh, nature of those words uh, are history in the making type of words. And they were chosen for a specific purpose, to perpetuate. I need to say that very clearly because the message is very clear that there is a perpetual nature in the use of these particular words. And people who choose to use these words, perhaps in their copy, in their articles, in their content use, but have no clue what the nature of the word is, it is very evident. I have and will present in many of these live presentations evidence of that very fact in law, and establish it and ordain it as law, all law. It can only be established by the acts of the people. All law is established by the acts of the people. When people act in dishonor, it has already been established And so, in correction to my prior statement, I am not establishing, and we are not establishing anything different than the laws of nature that have already been established. We adhere to those laws because we have found that those laws to be honorable and sustainable energy. And they affect sustainable energy. And they generate sustainable, which is perpetual energy. People can come to this channel to learn an array of knowledge, but it is all stemmed by essential elements. And those essential elements are booked by the title Zito. The book titled Zito is authored by Candy Johnson, also creator of this live interactive application of alpha intellect. And in that book, we will find elements and dimensions of knowledge, application, fortitude, and concept. Fortitude and concept is very essential to authenticating any level or dimension of knowledge or understanding. And we will go into depth as to what that means. It is better to display knowledge and understanding of a concept when there is conflict to that concept. People are generally not wanting to uh, gravitate to conflict. In that regard, conflict can be a attributor. Conflict can be an attributor to the balance of the counter reaction to any conflict. That's an attributor. A contributor is someone who intentionally creates a conflict to alter the DNA structure of a particular energy that is defective, and it is purposed and intended to correct an issue. When you correct an issue, there's a level of assumption there. There's a level of assumption that something needs to be corrected first. This is the reason that in law it is an immoral imbalance created when someone is unlawfully imprisoned. Someone is accused of a crime. Just the accusation of a crime can be considered an issue. That's essential element 101. We'll open the question and answer session as soon as we can figure out how this system works and collaborate with the system. If you have any questions, please type them in the chat. I can't see any questions to answer at this moment. And when we are in session, we will just continue on until someone taps into the session to re it, it may evolve our provision of answers and or information, and we are intending to evolve to the questions that are being asked, because it makes no sense to us and it has no value to us for us to provide information that is random. Random information is information that has not been properly categorized. And when it has not been properly categorized, it also cannot be properly accessed. When information sources are pertinent and need to be accessed, the information itself needs to be categorized. This is the reason we have titles. On all original issues, there's a requirement and a prompt for titles, because we need to categorize the properties and the genuine issues. The genuine issues are important. Many of the YouTube videos and categories are all copies. Uh, they are not genuine or original issues. Speaking to the essential factor that will remain in all of our products, the true money find. All of our products were not inspired by any one particular person's work. They were truly inspired and implemented by natural creative nature of one person. And that in itself is the proof and the prima facie evidence that one person can generate that much energy to influence on a global scale. Many of the documentation that we provide in video content, I am sure that some viewers who are unknowledgeable of stock exchanges, tickets, and original issues are wondering why is this being displayed, or what does this video actually mean, or what am I supposed to draw from this particular instrument? We all are learning, including myself. I do learn as I go. I do have an infinite level of knowledge to the effect that even if a topic is given to me concerning a matter that I may not have knowledge of that particular field, I can still reach in to my database of infinite uh, wisdom and give an answer uh, that would provide you with sufficient reference.
No. Oh, I do got it. Shit. Scared.